Life is always moving. We work, explore, care for one another, and try to make the most of the time we have. But modern life also brings more information, more decisions, and more demands on our attention. Sometimes the tools meant to help us only create more work. AI is beginning to turn complex information into clear, useful action. It can organize what feels overwhelming, recognize patterns, and help people spend less time searching and more time deciding. In healthcare, that potential matters deeply. Better tools can support the people delivering care, both in the clinical decisions patients see and in the administrative work happening quietly behind every visit. Introducing Trimera AI, a new platform designed to support both clinical and administrative workflows across Trimera Health. By thoughtfully integrating the power of artificial intelligence into our everyday processes, Trimera AI helps organize information, reduce repetitive work, and provide clear, useful insights, allowing our team to work more efficiently while keeping professional judgment at the center of every decision. Documentation QA tool. Begin by selecting the patient's payer. If the payer is unknown or does not apply, choose Not Specified. Next, enter the billing codes exactly as the provider intends to submit them, including the number of units when applicable. Under Clinical Note, choose whether to paste the completed note or upload a PDF. In this example, select Upload PDF, then choose the completed clinical note from your computer. Once the document has been successfully read, Trimera confirms that the PDF text was extracted. Review the selected payer, intended codes, and source note. Then select Run Documentation QA. Trimera loads the relevant authority documents, extracts the facts documented in the note, applies its fixed coding rules, and prepares grounded feedback for each intended code. The report begins with the intended billing, payer, overall result, documentation confidence, and audit risk. Each code is evaluated as supported, borderline, or not supported, with an explanation based only on the information documented in the clinical note. Continue through the documentation quality improvements and final assessment. The report can be downloaded for reference. Use the follow-up box to ask why a result was reached or what documentation may be missing. The Security and Privacy page explains how Trimera AI protects access, separates patient information from outside research, and supports responsible use. Protected tools require a verified Trimera Health Google account. Sessions automatically expire, sensitive credentials remain on the server, and applicable services are supported by business associate agreements. When current research is needed, the original patient note is not sent to ordinary websites. Trimera creates a general, de-identified topic brief while keeping patient-specific findings grounded in the submitted record. The Common Questions section provides additional details about access, research, session limits, and staff responsibilities. All results require qualified human review. Medication Interaction Review evaluates a patient's current medication list for potential interactions and safety concerns. Select the tool from the navigation menu, then provide one patient note. Upload a PDF, Word document, text file, or RTF file, or paste the note directly into the text box. The optional focus field can highlight a specific concern, such as sedation, serotonin burden, or cardiac risk. When the note is ready, select Run Medication Interaction Review. Trimera identifies medications documented as current and separates them from medications described as discontinued, historical, or merely discussed. It then evaluates potential interactions, duplicate therapy, central nervous system effects, cardiac concerns, and other clinically relevant monitoring needs. The report begins with the current medications identified in the note, followed by the highest priority concerns. Continue through the additional safety findings, uncertain medication information, and clinician verification section. The review explains the reasoning behind each finding and may cite current authoritative medication sources when they provide useful context. Use the follow-up field to ask a patient-specific question or request a focused monitoring checklist. Trimera keeps the original note and previous review connected to the conversation, allowing more detailed follow-up without starting over. The complete review and chat can be downloaded for reference. Important findings must still be confirmed using current prescribing information, pharmacy resources, or a pharmacist. Trimera's prior authorization assistant turns a clinical note into a structured readiness review. First, choose TMS, Spravato, or another medication. Upload the supporting document, add a focused question when needed, and select Analyze. In seconds, Trimera organizes the chart into information staff can review and act on. The review begins with the request type, patient and plan details, and the requested treatment. As the page moves down, it summarizes current psychiatric care, prior medication trials, documented drug classes, psychotherapy history, and symptom severity, bringing the evidence commonly needed for authorization into one clear view. Next, Trimera checks rule-outs and contraindications, reviews prior treatment history, and compares the documentation with likely payer criteria. It also prepares staff for Cover My Meds by showing what is supported, what remains unclear, and which plan details or clinical records should be confirmed before submission. The final section gives recommended next actions and a plain language bottom line. Staff can use the findings while completing the payer portal and request form, then return to Trimera for follow-up questions. The goal is simple: identify missing documentation early, reduce rework, and submit a stronger prior authorization package.